Links in the description. If you do like the video, do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. Going to read through the full article. It's about an event which occurred last year in Germany, a carnival attack in which 90 people were seriously injured. Nobody died, and the trial has taken place, and the culprit has been found guilty and has been sentenced a life term by a court in Kassel. His name is Maurice Pahler, 31 years of age. So I'm going to read through the full article, but I've just given you a summary there of what we'll be looking at. A man is jailed for life for driving a Mercedes into a German carnival parade last year, seriously injuring 90 people. A man who deliberately drove his car into families celebrating carnival in Germany last year has been told he will spend the rest of his life in jail. Maurice Pahler, 31 years of age, was handed the life term by a court in Kassel on Thursday after being convicted of 89 counts of attempted murder over the February 24th, 2020 attack. Maurice Pahler, 31 years of age, was handed the... Oh, okay, I read that part. Pahler had driven his Mercedes into crowds watching an annual Rose Monday parade in the town of Volkmarsen, central Germany, at 35 miles per hour, ploughing through bodies for 140 foot and injuring 90 people, including 26 children in the process. Fortunately, nobody was killed, but prosecutors said Pahler's aim had been to cause deaths, and he had even brought a dash cam to live stream the carnage. No motive has ever been given for the attack, and prosecutors say Pahler, who was white, has refused to answer police questions. He did not testify during his trial. Sentencing him, judges in Kassel told Pahler that his only chance of seeing the outside world again will be to cooperate with psychologists and explain his mindset. If he does, then he will become eligible for parole after 25 years. Refusal to cooperate will mean a certainty of dying in prison. Prosecutors told the court that Pahler had planned the attack, parking his car the day prior to the carnival in an area that would mean he was able to drive into spectators lining a parade route the following day without being stopped by police or barriers. Around 2:40 p.m. on the day of the parade, 35 minutes after the event had started, Pahler fired up his engine and drove into the crowd. Witnesses describe bodies being thrown into the air and littering the ground as cheers and waves at the parade turned to screams of terror. The attack was only stopped when a 16-year-old girl managed to get Pahler's car door open and pull the keys out of the ignition. I'm going to interject there. What a hero this 16-year-old girl is. What a hero. Well done. Crowds then dragged Pahler from the vehicle, with several people trying to lynch him on the spot. Police managed to block the crowd, with one man heard urging an officer, "Give me your service weapon, I'll do this." So it sounds like that person was asking the police officer for the police officer's gun so that he could kill the culprit, the terrorist, to kill him. I mean, I guess I should say murder him. I mean, I perfectly understand that anger. Perfectly understand. But yet, perhaps that would have been a good course of action to take. Pahler said nothing as he was arrested, gave no testimony in his defense, either during interview or at trial, and refused to cooperate with psychologists. A psychological report presented in court said Pahler has narcissistic and paranoid schizophrenic traits, but was otherwise sane when he carried out the attack. Okay, so that's the full article. Again, there is a link in the description should you wish to review that in your own good time. Do like the video, have a look at some of the other videos if you're still here. My comments, I mean, it's absolutely terrible and very, very reminiscent of the Waukesha Christmas parade tragedy, which happened just last month.
Hopefully after that.
Just last month in America, by this guy, well, allegedly by this guy, Darrell Brooks, who has a lengthy criminal record. I'm not going to go through the details of that now, but it is very, very reminiscent. Seemingly both were purposeful. I don't know if this second one was planned. Anyhow, I'm very glad that this Maurice Pahler has been found guilty, that he has been sentenced to life. They seem to be giving him a little bit of respite should he cooperate with psychologists, and I think that's probably a sensible thing to do, at a guess. I respect psychology in the main, and if cooperating with psychologists will potentially, if there's a reasonable potential that it could increase science's knowledge in regards to terrorists, mass murderers, psychopaths, and what have you, then that's potentially a good thing, potentially a way, a means for us, for society to protect itself better. So that makes sense to me. At the same time, this guy should never be released from jail. So I guess I'm in a little bit of mixed mind about that. But ultimately, it seems like a sensible thing to do, is my initial thoughts anyhow. But anyway, thanks for listening to that video.